Just waking up from a nice dream. Bitcoin pumping on a live stream. Smile shine brighter than a high beam. Ever seen live trading on a widescreen? Bitcoin showing you the steps to own it. We got the alpha, I bet you want it. I'm having fun, send a lecture on it. Randy, put a little extra on it.
It's mutable and decentralized. No censorship or hard cap supply. It's open source and we classify the blockchain secure, and that's exactly why. It's hard money with a new plan. It bounced a lot like this new jam. The Bitcoin dipped and we ain't gon' trip. I'ma be bullish on you, fam.
I'm a Bitcoin bestie. You gotta love it. 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 I'm a Bitcoin bestie. You gotta love it.
This video is sponsored by Cake Wallet, the easiest open source wallet to store Bitcoin, Monero, and Litecoin securely on mobile and desktop devices. When buying, selling, and exchanging crypto or trading for gift cards, Cake Wallet ensures privacy and security, giving you the keys to your coins. At Vacation Genie, we believe digital currencies are meant to do more than just sit in your wallet. They're meant to take you places. We want to help you step into the future of cryptocurrency spending, as travel is one of the top categories for spending your crypto. It provides you with the best ROI, lasting memories. Make sure to check out Vacation Genie today. Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to the Daily Zest. I'm your host, Randi Hipper, here today on a lovely Monday. What a chaotic Monday, let me freaking tell ya. But we are here. We're here. Hello, everybody. Welcome. Happy Monday. Oh, my gosh. Hi, everyone. Good morning. I didn't expect to be here today. And because of that, my TikTok phone was not charged. So if you're from TikTok and you're like, oh, Randy, why aren't you live on TikTok? Forgive me, because I was like, there's no way I'd be back in time for my show. Like, no way, even if things went perfectly. I was so wrong about that, and I should have prepared for better turnouts. So real quick before we get into the show, let me tell you, I was supposed to go to jury duty this morning. I got a letter, had to report, and I show up and, fill out the paperwork. I go to the window. The lady looks at me. She goes, "You're excused." And I was like, "Oh." And she's like, "Goodbye." I was like, "Bye." So I got there like 7:50 or whatever, and I was out of there by 8:10. Like, literally, I validated my parking. I went to the thing, and it said I was only parked for 20 minutes. So, yay! So, no jury duty. Your girl is free. I'm a free little birdie once again, which means we are here. And so I got back almost an hour ago, and I got the stream up once I walked in the house. I walked in the house, threw everything, ran to my desk, put up the stream, and I'm just so happy. So yay, I'm here with you guys, and this is where I want to be all the time. And so I did cheat. I did not put on a dress today. I got a nice little t-shirt on. This is a throwback t-shirt. I actually I've had this shirt probably since I was 16. That's 6 years ago. I've had this shirt for a really long time. Anyway, guys, we're just lucky. We're lucky this morning, and I'm so happy. Yay! I was so worried. I was like, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do about my show if I get selected? No, we don't have to worry. That problem's out the window, my friends. So we have a lot to talk about. We have Steak and Shake expanding to El Salvador. We have Singapore. We have a few countries to cover. We have the Donnie T family. We have Harvard. We got Sailor buying Bitcoin. We got CZ. I don't have too much lined up because, one, there's not a lot of news, and two, I literally just got home and I didn't think this was happening today. So that's also my bad. I should have again planned better, but I thought for sure they were at least going to question me or something. I literally was out of there in 10 minutes. That was the most surreal experience ever. Anyway, so we have a lot to talk about-ish, and we're going to get into it. So if you're ready for this, that's the news, the education, and me being a free woman, smash the like, subscribe to the channel, share this out with friends. We have a goal of 150 likes, 150 live viewers, and a subscriber goal of 24,450 subscribers. 9 more for this stream. And I know a lot of people did not expect me to go live today, which is why There's not a lot of like folks in here, but please smash a like and share. Let everybody know in every chat that we are live right now. Jury duty's canceled, y'all. And I am thankful to live in America and have an opportunity to serve on a jury and serve our country in one way, shape, or form. If that counts as serving the country, I'm doing my civil duties, and they said they didn't need me, so there we go. Just throwing that out there. I am grateful for the opportunity to do a civic duty or whatever they may say it is. Anyway, let's say good morning to everybody. Let's do it. We got Brian, Mike Volmer, good morning. Guys, I had an iced coffee that I wasn't able to take with me, man. Oh, I tried a new bagel spot as well. Oh my gosh, I had such a day already. I feel like in my head, it feels like almost noon. I was out on the roads early this morning. I was at a bagel store waiting outside at like 6:45 for this place to open at 7 a.m. It was madness. I do have a corn muffin from there that I thought I could show you guys. I didn't eat it yet, but I saved it for y'all. Anyway, Jesse, good morning. Silverback. We got Mama Shadow, Sun Backup. Good morning. Fitz is hanging in the chat. Fitz donated to Mona. Shout out to Mona and the One Way production in collaboration with the city of Orlando. They did a fantastic job. Mona, our bestie, is nominated for 5 Emmys. Like, that is ridiculous. So congratulations to them. And thank you to everyone that donated to their cause as well. All right. Let's see. We got Yukio, Mike Mazzone, Alex Collingborn is on X. My whole bot just reset, so I might have missed some people. Social is here. Good morning. We have Auto, Quoff. Nice to see you. Rob C. Casper, good morning. John Legend, Blocky, Mr. Ty, good morning. Meninja, Aquarian. All right, Loco for crypto. I love that name. I know I say it every time, but I do love it. All right, guys, we are going to get after it. Yeah, I think I got everyone. And if I didn't, Silver Days, did I say hi to you? Wait, I said hi to one of the silvers or both of the silvers. Both of the silvers. Hello. Bowman, nice to see you. Mr. Flex, Ivan Hernandez is here. Good morning. All right, man, let's get into it. I am so excited. I even get more excited for the show when I know that like things were getting in my way. Like, I don't like when things get in the way of me and you guys. Like, that is crazy. The fact that the courts wanted to take me away from y'all, like, that's insane. What would I do? I would be phoneless. Can't even tweet to you guys. Cannot even tweet. And I would have, that's crazy. Just crazy. I'm happy to be here, guys. Anyway. Market recap. This is an interesting mix. I'm not going to lie to you guys. Very interesting mix today. Bitcoin below that 100K. We see Dash down about 10%. Pimp.fun down to 8.5%. Starknet, ICP, Uniswap is pimping though, up that 7.7%, bringing it closer to the center. Very, very weird. Very wonky market. Wonky. Anyway. We have $95,000 Bitcoin, $95,398 Bitcoin. We are up 1.24%. It seems like we're trying to hold on to around 93K, which we could tell in the past. We've had some hesitation here from Bitcoin, where we did kind of find support here. Bang, hit that 97, came right back down. Who knows if that's yet to happen again? It seems like we are kind of treading between this 93 and 97K. However, we are looking at some bearish scenarios now. Again, like bearish scenarios, you got to do it. We're looking at this 91K optimistically. Like, the best case scenario at this point is holding support either at 93, 95, or going down to 91 and holding support and like almost faking people out, or actually fake people out and go down here to 74K. So I wouldn't even say 74, maybe 75, 76. So best case scenario is coming down to 75, 76K, wiping our hands clean, finding support, and going all the way back up to our 200-day SMA and testing it. I really feel like if we went down to the 74K, we would really clear a lot of way to go back up and just hold support. I did not feel confident being over this 90K without revisiting at least 91, 93. I feel like at this point, again, what are we doing? We're just making history. Bitcoin needs history. That's what people forget once in a while. Bitcoin needs history. Look, speaking of history, going over here from this 37K up to 69, we came back down to 15K. Again, we needed to create some space here. Retreat, go right back up. Again, bounce between these levels leading up to, again, that 69K, which was the high from last quote-unquote cycle, and then moving up to the range of the 90s and up. This is all brand new for Bitcoin. So for Bitcoin to come back here, doesn't that look healthy to you? I mean, I don't know why a lot of people are freaking out. This, to me, seems like the most healthy thing in the world for an asset. Okay, we kind of held support here. We even went below that 74, breaking up to the all-time highs. I think it looked very healthy. Nothing to me seems like out of order. This doesn't seem to me like I need to panic and cry and say I'm leaving crypto tomorrow. Like, I don't know what's going on with everybody. That's why I made a video over the weekend. Like on Saturday, I was really pressed about this. As Gen Z says, I was very pressed. And I was, because people were commenting on my videos, oh, Randi is just crazy. Why is she so happy? The market's destroyed. I mean, huh? Destroyed? How is the market destroyed? Other than people destroying themselves because they're over leveraged. They think they're just going to gamble, be a degen, and everything's going to work in their favor. Sometimes it does. But you have to be able to have that bullish bearish case scenario. And if you're taking wild trades, why don't you DCA in the background? So that way you're able to build something passively. I mean, I don't know. Social, I am live daily. Social Bridges, I am live Monday through Friday at 9:45 a.m. Eastern. So you could come here every day of the week besides Saturday and Sunday, and I'm here. So yeah, I think a lot of people are just saying the market's destroyed. This is capitulation. For whatever reason, people's patience is wearing darn thin. People thought we were just going to go straight to 200K. Sorry to break it to y'all, but this is not how Bitcoin works. When everyone wants one thing, Bitcoin does another. I think this is where the mental capitulation is at, where a lot of people are kind of at their wits' end, and then they're like, I'm out of alts, the alts aren't moving, Bitcoin's not moving, nothing's enough for me. And then once they exit, then the big boys come in, they buy everything, and then it goes back up, and everyone's upset. So, and there's a lot of people making very bold calls. People are battling with each other on X. This one says by Q4 2026, Bitcoin's going to be in the dumps. The other one says we're going to be at all-time highs. I mean, come on, guys. Like, what's the battle about? Why do we need to predict the market? Why don't we just know that Bitcoin is something that is for not us, but the generations after us? This isn't about us right now. Whether or not Bitcoin hits all-time highs within the next year doesn't matter to me. Why? Because one Bitcoin is always one Bitcoin. Fiat is designed to fail. The dollar has been going down in value for years. I mean, why? What's the point of worrying about tomorrow or next year when I'm holding for the next 10, the next 20, the next 30, where I don't want the Bitcoin for me? I'm stacking for the next generation. This isn't for me. But everyone needs to battle on what price prediction is going to rule the world. Who's going to be right? It's not about who's right. It's about the revolution we're a part of. And I think people really need to go back to the fundamentals over the pumpamentals of this space. Bitcoin started because we wanted something that was peer-to-peer and had no censorship, no intermediaries, was accessible 24/7, 365. That's why we're here. So let's not get caught up in the price action. And let's get caught up in the ideology. Let's get caught up in the revolution. Let's keep spreading the word. Let's have people adopt a technology that empowers them to have free speech, to own something that no one can take from them. This is what we're here for. It might not be why some people are here, but it's why I'm here. So I think people need to keep calm. They need to huddle on. And maybe like go touch grass, touch water, like, go smell some fresh air. I was outside this morning. I saw some water as I was driving, and I was like, wow, what a blessing to be alive in this world. Over the past few weeks, I've gotten multiple phone calls about multiple people in my life that weren't the best health-wise. And I was like, wow, how grateful am I that I get to open my eyes every day, that my heart beats, that my lungs take in air. Like, there's a lot more to worry about, guys. There's a lot more to worry about. So let's just keep getting after it. Let's be grateful for what we have, even though this might not be the best situation, right? People might not be in the best situation. But I will say that, like, we're going to be okay. And then when Bitcoin hits all-time highs again, and then everybody and their mother is like cheering that they're buying a Lambo, we're going to look back and be like, LOL. Remember when everyone was crying when Bitcoin was $94,000? I mean, come on. Just think about that. Just think about it. Okay. So looking at Bitcoin's market cipher, let's take a gander. Money flow is heading downwards. We are at the lowest point since September. Wait, no. Yeah. Oh, wow. Since September 2023, what were we doing back then? What was happening? September 2023. This is August. This is September. Oh, wow. We were 25K. See, we keep seeing things that give us bottom energy. Like this was around the bottom of the last quote unquote cycle. Look at this. Oh, wow. Oh, wow, Bitcoin. This is optimistic. This is very optimistic. VWAP looks good. Oh, shoot. Okay. I think the momentum could print a green dot around here. We tap that oversold. Bitcoin. Okay, see, like when you're looking at all of this, puts things in perspective. We're seeing a lot of bottom signal energy that we could, I mean, man, I don't know. I'll tell you right now, I feel good about Bitcoin. I don't care what anyone else says. I literally don't care what anyone else says. I'm so happy about Bitcoin. I've been here since Bitcoin was $7,000 and below. Looking at 94K, I'm always having a field day. Oh my God, wait, that rhymed. That rhymed. Okay, let's continue. We're going to go into breaking news headlines. It's going to be probably a little bit of a quicker show this morning since, again, I didn't have much time to get this all together for y'all because I thought I was going to be in a courtroom. But we're good. And so let's keep getting after it. We do have a community after show after this. I forgot to mention this. We do have a community after show. Mondays, everyone is invited into the Discord post show. We'll hang out, talk, do our thing. And then Wednesdays and Fridays are for members only. So please make sure if you haven't yet, become a member of the channel, get access to cool emojis, get in the Discord, and join the communities. All right. Breaking news headlines. Start now. Sip your coffee, sip your waters. Let's do it. Okay, everybody, if you want a burger and you're in El Salvador, well, Steak and Shake has got something for you because they are expanding to El Salvador. I saw a bunch of posts about this over the weekend. Steak and Shake is killing it. Last week, I was at an event and everyone was like, yeah, after the event, we're all going to Steak and Shake. And I was like, you guys going to buy the Bitcoin burger? They're like, the who what? I was like, you could pay with Bitcoin at Steak and Shake. And they were like, huh? And I was like, yeah, go look at the kiosk. There's a Bitcoin burger and you could pay in Bitcoin. And they're like, wow. I was like, yeah. I love dropping that on people. So I thought I would throw that little story in there. But Steak and Shake, what's up? We love Steak and Shake, guys. I'm obsessed with Steak and Shake. I love their buffalo sauce, I have to say. Like, actually obsessed with it. Steak and Shake, a fast food restaurant company in the U.S. that accepts Bitcoin, announced on Saturday they're expanding into El Salvador. The company said, we're honored to be in Bitcoin country. They started accepting Bitcoin in May, and we're hanging out with Steak and Shake at Bitcoin conference. They say that the company attributed a nearly 11% rise in same-store sales in Q2 due to their decision to accept a Bitcoin as payment. Amazing. Look at Steak and Shake outpacing McDonald's, all these. Oh, look at that. Look at that. I don't like, though, that when they put up a poll about Ethereum, all these maxis had like a little freaking, had a little temper tantrum over it. I think it would be amazing if they accepted Ethereum as payment. I think anything they accept as payment in crypto is beneficial to the space. So I'll just leave it at that. But we know Bitcoin's number one or whatever. You'll have to buy a burger, then absolutely go do it. Go do it. I personally love just like a regular cheeseburger, except I'm throwing buffalo sauce all over the place. I love it. I love it. Also, their the cookies and cream shake is good. Their chocolate, always on point. There was another one, the birthday cake one. Guys, I have to say the birthday cake one slaps. It's really good. And there's actually like little there's like a little chunk. There's like little chunks of cake in there. It's amazing. But yeah, no, I actually love Steak and Shake. So we'll shed some love on them. I'm really craving it now. I feel like I should go get one. Anyway, Tether Tether is doing a lot of stuff, guys. Tether is investing their money everywhere. They have their own Bitcoin reserve. They are getting involved in mining, and now they're getting involved in another startup. Here's what Tether's up to. They're eyeing $1 billion investment in German robotics startup Nora. Ooh, thank you, Michael, for the 10 memberships. Stablecoin giant Tether is in discussions to lead $1 billion funding round for Neuro Robotics, a German startup developing AI-powered humanoid robots. The potential deal would value Neuro between 8 billion and 10 billion. I would say that's a little over 11 billion US, according to the Financial Times, citing sources familiar with the talks. And Tether did not confirm them with Financial Times, but said they're actively exploring numerous opportunities to continue investing in frontier tech. So Tether is also involved in Rumble, which is absolutely insane as well. So Tether really got their hands in everything. And I think they're very smart people at Tether, like marketing-wise, just looking very forward. And that's what a lot of companies need to do, but they're actually scared to do. And Tether just goes 100% jumps right in. Oh, we also have Singapore. We have Bitcoin and ETH perps over in Singapore. Take a look at this one. This one I found very interesting this morning. Singapore's main derivatives exchange will introduce 2 new crypto futures products this month. SGX Derivatives is launching Bitcoin and ETH perpetual futures, which are financial derivatives contracts enabling investors to bet on the spot price of the underlying asset without an expiration date. They said they're launching their new trading products to meet what is described as the rising institutional crypto demand, converging TradFi and crypto native ecosystems. They'll launch for trading November 24th, and perpetual futures are among the most actively traded crypto derivatives globally and could become a significant new revenue stream for SGX. And this will be regulated by the MAS, which is the Monetary Authority of Singapore. So if you guys are in Singapore, you like the perps, then go over there and check it out. So that's some news for you. Some news. Is Gio in here? Oh my word. You know, I don't know if I should say anything to him. I don't think I will. We're gonna move on. I don't know if Gio's really here to stay. We'll see if he's here for more than 5 minutes. We'll see. This is a test. Guys, we have 61 likes. Please smash the like, subscribe, and share for your girl that got out of jury duty today. It's been a long morning. Your girl was out and about on the streets at 6 a.m. because I'm crazy. Anyway, I tried a new bagel. We're going to bring on a corn muffin in a little bit. We're so random, y'all. We are so random. We're crazy. Anyway, we have the Donny T organization that's going to tokenize their Maldives resort. And I don't know if you guys ever went to the Maldives. I would just really like your guys' opinion. That's the word, opinion. Do you guys have interest in the Maldives? Would you ever want to go to the Maldives? Let's see. So this is super interesting. The Donny T organization and London-listed luxury real estate developer Dar Global are debuting a tokenized luxury hotel development project in the Maldives, one of the world's most exclusive holiday destinations. Now, they're tokenizing the development of a luxury hospitality project, introducing an unprecedented financial innovation. Unlike most tokenized real estate projects, which fractionalize ownership of completed or near completed projects, this will allow investors to gain exposure at the earliest stages of development. Now, this is a new resort, Trump International Hotel Maldives. They're set to open by the end of 2028, located 25 minutes by speedboat from Mali. Resort will feature about 80 luxury beach and overwater villas for the travelers to seek the highest levels of privacy, exclusivity, and sophistication. This looks freaking ridiculous. I don't even know what to make. I don't even know what to make of it. This is like a little pod in the sea, a little pod in the ocean. Imagine, I don't know. I imagine it rains. How do they handle floods? How would this work? Would I go if the weather was good? I would say yes. I have to say I would go. This looks sick. It looks like I don't even know, almost dystopian. I think dystopian might be the word for it. Looks a little dystopian. In a way, I'm interested. I'm kind of interested. I think I would do this, guys. Let me know in the chat, one or yes emoji, two or no emoji. So now this development initiative will set a new benchmark for tokenized real estate investments, according to Eric T., the executive VP at the Donny T organization. He said, this development will not only redefine luxury in the region, but also set a new benchmark for innovation in real estate investment through tokenization. Honestly, man, they're freaking smart. You gotta give it to them. This is genius. Genius. Anytime you can take advantage of tokenization, getting anything involved in crypto, man, I'm telling you, very smart, very smart. And they're rich enough to like handle whatever happens, good or bad. But no, I definitely think that's a wild thing. I'm actually stuck on it a little bit. Imagine going here. I would really love to know, like, I want to know what it would feel like. Like, does this shake? Like, if there's a major storm, like how grounded is this structure? It's not really connected to land from what we can tell here. So what's keeping it in one place? Like, I know this is probably a stupid question, but like I have to imagine it shakes. I don't know. This seems very interesting to me. Or maybe like there's a tiny little island they built on top of somehow, like that was in the middle of I don't know. I would really love to know, like, actually play by play of how they built this. Like, this is crazy. So it says that it doesn't involve a helipad. I saw someone ask about that. So it says right here that it's set to open, located 25 minutes by speedboat from another place, Mali. So yeah, it says 80 luxury beach and overwater villas for travelers seeking the highest level of privacy, exclusivity, and sophistication. This tells me this is like the maybe elites. Like how much would it cost for a week here? Would you say 200,000? I would say probably upwards of maybe 250K. Maybe I'm being cheap. I don't know. How much do you think a week would cost to stay here? Genuine opinions. 1 week. What are you thinking? What are you thinking? I don't know. I would say 200K a week. I'm thinking something radical. I don't know. This seems like beyond like Kardashian vacations. Like, you know what I mean? This is kind of wild. I would say at least 200K. Maybe I'm being cheap. Someone said 500K. You know, peace. I might have to go for the 500. Who knows? Scaramucci family, though, is investing in the Trump Bitcoin mining firm. You guys got to hear this one. So Scaramucci has been kind of playing the field politically, but says that their family Scaramucci family invested over $100 million into American Bitcoin, the Bitcoin mining company tied to Donny T's sons. Now, the funding came through Solari Capital, the investment firm founded by AJ Scaramucci, who led the company's $220 million round in July, months before American Bitcoin went public through a reverse merger in September. AJ Scaramucci told Fortune that Solari Capital contributed over $100 million, though he didn't reveal the exact amount, and his father, Anthony Scaramucci, also participated with a smaller investment. Oh, other contributors included Charles Hoskinson and Grant Cardone. Some familiar names. We're going to also jump into some Bitcoin news with Harvard. We got Saylor. Let's jump into Saylor. Saylor's strategy acquired over 8,000 Bitcoin today. How much did they buy? Ba-da-da-da-da. Strategy acquired 8,178 Bitcoin for $835.6 million at about 102K per Bitcoin, achieving a Bitcoin yield of 27.8% year-to-date 2025. And they hold a total of 649,870 Bitcoin for $48.37 billion at about 74.4K per coin. Ooh, interesting. So Saylor's betting on Bitcoin. Harvard is betting on BlackRock's Bitcoin ETF. Take a gander. Harvard Endowment takes rare leap into Bitcoin with a $443 million bet on BlackRock's IBIT. Harvard University's endowment has disclosed a $443 million stake in BlackRock's iShares Bitcoin Trust, IBIT, making the fund's largest known equity position a spot Bitcoin ETF. Now, according to the university's latest 13F filing with the SEC, the investment held 6.8 million shares of IBIT as of the third quarter of 2025. That accounts for just over 20% of the reported U.S. listed public equity holdings. Now, Harvard and people of the like typically avoid ETFs, instead favoring private equity, real estate, and direct investments, which makes IBIT very, very notable, according to them. And we see there's a lot of other universities that we even talked about last week. I believe it was Emory University that we were talking about that also got into the Bitcoin ETFs as well for Grayscale. And they're not the only one either. Like, there's a bunch of colleges and things like that that are getting involved in crypto. Absolutely. And more specifically, the ETFs, which I don't know how you guys can feel about all that. So, Ben Cohen. Oh, we're talking about Ben Cohen. I love Ben Cohen. Shout out to Ben Cohen. What a really nice dude. I love Dana as well. Dana, his assistant is great too. Anyway, guys, we're going to get into coins to watch. And then we're going to get into some charts. And then we're going to get into that after show. So please smash the like, subscribe, and share. I know I wasn't supposed to be live this morning. Change of plans. I got home early. Let's do it. All right, gainers, losers, gainers. Uniswap up 4.5%, Bitcoin Cash up 3.8, Meme Core up 3.5, MYX up 3, and Cosmos up about 2.5%. Our losers are Dash down 11%, Pump.Fund down 9%, Decred down 8.7%, Arrow down 7.5%, and ICP down 7%. Looking at Ethereum, $3,131. We are up 1.25%. We want to hold support here at 3K. Otherwise, we are looking down at about $2,800 ETH. Bullishly, we want to target the 200-day SMA. That's at $3,473. We do have a green dot. Look at this, guys. Green dot freshly printed on market Cipher. I want to see this confirm and play out. Money flow's a little stagnant this morning, though. The VWAP looks like it wants to push over that zero line, and for that, I am bullish. I am bullish. RSI is chopping it up, just slightly bearish. Looking at Litecoin, $95. We are below that 200-day SMA, rejecting it yesterday, kind of closing right on there the day before. Right now, the 200-day SMA is at $101.98. Of course, we want to be over $100 Litecoin. It's a major psychological level, though we have to hold support at 91, bullishly push for that 98 before we get to the 200-day SMA. We are down about 0.5%, and showing us that is that red dot that was printed just about yesterday on market Cipher, maybe confirming and playing out, going below that zero line right now. Also, the money flow is a little bit low, slightly in the red. Not as bad as Bitcoin, though. What else we got? We're going to look at the RSI. The RSI, man. Look at the RSI. A little bit bearish. A little bit bearish. I would say today is Monday. Things get a little chaotic. I wouldn't worry. Everything is a little down and out. XRP is chopping it up below the 200-day SMA as well. We're at $2.23. I know a lot of you guys, again, have been losing your noodles just a little bit. I would say it's going to be okay. Zcash, let me... Hold on. Let me go to Zcash. Do I have it on my list? I don't think so. What's the best chart? Which one have I used? Darn, I thought I had this. Okay, hold on. I need a minute. I'm trying to find my chart. I'm going to pull up Zcash. Give me a second. All right. I mean, I don't have too much to tell you on Zcash because it's just like literally going to the moon. In the past year, it's up 1,438%. We're at $689, down 1.37%. I mean, the only level you're really going to watch here is 347, where you want to hold support here. Other than that, you could look to bounce again at 444. I mean, that's really all I got for you. we really just started from the bottom and now we're here. So there's not much I can say for Zcash except a lot of the time what goes up must come down eventually. But I think Zcash has had this run in it for a while because, again, you can even look back to about 2020. Yeah, this was May 2021 where we tapped the 347 and went down below $100. So Zcash has been waiting for this for a while. This was just an extreme takeoff. I must say. It's a little extreme. I get a little nervous. But I think we're going to be okay. The magical 444, absolutely. Yep. That's what we're seeing. That's what we're seeing. Let's see. Yeah, guys, it's been crazy. I apologize. I don't even know how long we've been going. 35 minutes. Honestly, that's not bad. That's not bad. I was like, oh my gosh, I don't know how short this show is going to be today. Because again, I thought I was going to be in jury duty today. For everyone that is like strolling in because you're like, oh my gosh, Randi posted that she was eating bagels and not hanging out with us. And the answer, and the truth is like, I really wasn't going to be here. But by the grace of the court system, they released me. So I got called for jury duty. They said numbers 1 through, I don't even know, 1,500 go. And then I was like right in the middle of all that. And I was like, darn it. And then so I had to go and then they excused me and I was out. Like we had to report at 8. I was there a few minutes before 8. I was out of there by 8:10. So very grateful to the court system. They looked at me. They said, go home. And I said, okay. So I did go home, and so there is no jury duty for me, thank gosh. So I should be good for the rest of the week. Let me hold on, let me show you guys real quick. Also, sorry, I cheated. I have pajamas on. I cheated. I was wearing this shirt to the courts this morning. I got home, I was like, let me put on some fluffy shorts. So that's what I did. I put on some fluffies. All right. So there was a bacon, egg, and cheese. I mean, this is the other half. Peace asked me on Twitter, where's the other half? It's right here. It was really good. I might eat some of it in a little bit. Maybe heat it up or something. I don't know, but it's gonna happen. And then I also got a little corn muffin because they looked really cute, and I thought I was gonna be sitting in a courthouse all day and needed a snack. So I went to a new bagel store called the Bagel Nook, and they opened. They opened, I think, this weekend, and everyone that was local, I was there like before they opened. So they opened at 7. I was out there at like 6:45 hanging outside this bagel store. And they were like, and like the people were setting up outside some chairs, and other people that were local came over and they were like, wow, we were finally able to get in. I was the first one to walk in there this morning, and they're like, there was lines around the block for this place. Apparently, I saw a TikTok actually right before I went live that someone was waiting outside this bagel store for an hour and a half. Will I ever wait that long for anything? Probably not. No. But, well, if it was in crypto, I'd probably wait for something in crypto until then. But look at this freaking muffin, dude. I saw this corn muffin. You guys know, like, I'm actually a little bit of a simp for cornbread. Like, I love cornbread. I love corn muffin. And I got this corn muffin. I needed to have it. And so now I do. And so, yeah, I was just like, wowed. I was wowed. And so, yeah, no, the bacon, egg, and cheese was fire. I have to say the bagel was on point. I am a fan of Bagel Nook. Let's do it. We're gonna try a cornbread. Oh, wow. Wait. Oh, wow. Guys, this is, hold on. Can you guys like see this? Oh my god, this is ridiculous. Wow. That's so facts. Eric in the chat said, crooked means it's real and not like the fake ones. This is a real little muffin. This is a real muffin. Holy wow, Bagel Nook. Bagel Nook Tampa, I gotta say. I told them about my podcast. They're like, what do you do? I was like, oh, now you're asking the question. Now you're asking the real questions. So maybe we could get a bagel sponsor. But I absolutely love it. Bagel Nook was fire. And then So I got my coin muffin. I went to the courthouse. They told me to leave. And I was like, okay, sounds good to me. So it's bigger than my noggin. That's true too. But yeah, guys, I'm excited. I'm very happy that I'm home. I'm happy I have a corn muffin and half a bacon, egg, and cheese. So we're going to continue to get after it today. Just thank you for being good people. I appreciate all of you, like, more than you understand. We're going into the after show right now, and if you want to hang out with me a little bit more and hear me rant and ramble, go into the after show. We're hanging out there. It's community for today, meaning everybody is invited. And if you want to be a part of the members after shows on Wednesdays and Fridays, you have to make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel, get your emojis, you'll get access, and you'll hang out. So thank you guys so much. I appreciate every single one of you guys. I'm happy I'm here right now, and I'm happy I get to be here all week up until I leave for Dubai. And Dubai is coming up quick, basically a week and a half at this point. Am I correct about that? Like, yeah, basically a week and a half. Oh my gosh. It's actually 2 weeks from today. Technically 2 weeks from today, I land in Dubai. Holy wow. Wow. Guys, I'm so excited about life. If you're excited too, go join us in Discord. We're going to chat about it. Smash the like, subscribe, share this out with friends. Have a beautiful Monday. I will post a video in a little bit. Please go and support the videos. Enjoy your day. And as always, stay zesty. Mwah. Peace.